Hey there, welcome back to another episode of This Guy's Thoughts. This episode here tonight featuring the first pumpkin beer of 2021 that I'll be reviewing here on the channel. I think I'm only going to do a few of them this year, but I'm going to kick it off with one I have not had before. Never even heard of this until I came across it in the store. This here is the Greater Pumpkin from Heavy Seas Beer Company. Now, I've had a few of them out of Heavy Seas. I think I may even have reviewed a couple of them here on the channel. But this here is, like I said, the first pumpkin beer I'm doing for 2021. And it is a whopping 10% alcohol by volume. Bourbon barrel aged. Just to read a little bit about it right here, it says, as fall approaches and thoughts turn to Halloween, we roll out the Greater Pumpkin, a copper ale with notes of vanilla, oak, pumpkin, and flavors of autumn spice. 10% alcohol by volume. So if you've watched my my channel last year, year before, I think I started dressing for the season, dressing for the occasion. So I like to do that around Halloween when I do these pumpkin type of beers. When I do Christmas ales, Christmas beers, I like to dress for the occasion. So tonight, no exception, busting out the Halloween shirts. So this here artwork, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. It's pretty darn cool, really. You got the, I'm sure I already had it rolling up there. If not, it's rolling, already rolled, or will be rolling, I don't know. But right now, we got the artwork right here. Look at that pumpkin head, little pumpkin guy right there, right? Actually, see he's removing the jack-o'-lantern, the head, right off of the body there. Very interesting artwork. On the back, it also says, born near the harbor of Baltimore and raised in the spirit of exploration. Heavy Seas has been independently brewed since 1995. We strive to craft brews that capture your sense of adventure. Fearless, bold, independent. Put the wind at your back and enjoy the Heavy Seas. So, 5 out of 5 for that artwork. Went to the website to read a little bit about it. It's available August through October. It is a bourbon barrel aged pumpkin ale. Let's see here. It says pumpkin with warm spices, full malt body. Let's see here. It's not only made with real pumpkin, but is also aged in bourbon to add subtle notes of oak, vanilla, and of course bourbon. So I'm not a huge, and get a look at the bottle cap there, okay? So the typical Heavy Seas stuff, cool logo. I'm not a huge bourbon barrel aged beer guy. Just really not my thing. But you know what? I haven't had a pumpkin ale, bourbon barrel aged pumpkin beer, so figured what the heck, you know? Let's crack open first beer, first pumpkin ale of 2021. And I'm going to use the little like goblet like glass I got here. Figured it'd be nice for what we got going on. So let's see what if we can produce any type of head on top of this. Got a little bit of splash out there. And you know, I can probably get all that in there. Yes, I can. All right, so we'll set that up there so you can check out that artwork. So we just got a half a finger of an off-white head on top of that. Just an ambery color. Fantastic amber color to this here. Looks very good. Far as the nose, get that pumpkin spice. All those fall spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg. All that right in there. Pick up some vanilla coming off of this. As far as, there's an oakiness to it, and I'm sure I'm going to attribute that to the fact that it was aged in bourbon barrels. It smells pretty good, really. You can tell it's, you know, it's not strong on the bourbon, that bourbon barrel oak aroma that usually comes off of these types beers that aged in bourbon barrels. But it does got a nice balanced pumpkin spiciness to offset that bourbon barrel aged aroma that you get. So let's get a drink on this, see what it's all about. 10% alcohol by volume. I can tell it's a barrel aged in bourbon barrel. You get that oak, that vanilla oakness from it. full-bodied mouthfeel. It doesn't have a lot of pumpkin in there, although I thought it's somewhere in one of these things I read said with real pumpkin. There's a pumpkinness to it, but it's not crazy on the pumpkin by any means. For a pumpkin ale, it is tamed down with the pumpkin and the spices, the cinnamons, the things like that that you normally pick up in a pumpkin beer. It's very tamed as far as that goes. But you can feel the alcohol burn. I can feel that. I can feel it at 10%. I don't smell it, but I can taste it. As far as scoring this, so bourbon barrel aged beers aren't my favorite. Pumpkin beers, I enjoy them the fall time, late summer. About this time of the year. Are they my favorite? No, but they fit the perfect at this time. They're perfect for this time of the year. They fit their purpose for this time of the year. Just like Christmas ales, Christmas winter warmers, things like that, fit their purpose. December time, in my opinion. So as far as scoring this, not overall a huge fan of the style of bourbon barrel aged beers, but this isn't bad. Just under a 4. I'm going to give this about a 3.9 out of 5. I recommend this. You're not a huge pumpkin beer person, but you like bourbon barrel aged brews. This one you might like here. It's not crazy on the pumpkin by any means at all. Not a bad drinker. Now, 10% alcohol by volume. I'm not going to knock out too many of these in one night. In fact, usually it's one and done for me on a pumpkin beer in general. But this here, I'll probably have some time here tonight sipping away at this here. It's definitely not something I'm going to down real quick. So, hey, you're new to this channel. I hope you like what you've seen here. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe. Hope you drop a comment down below. I hope you hit that notification bell down below. I appreciate you taking the time, swinging by the channel, and watching this review.